and welcome to the panel cast. I am your host, AJ. With me this week, as always, is my co-host and sidekick, Freddie.
What's up?
Or as we have learned to call him here at the side panel, or at the panel cast, Freddie.
Just up. Forgot to put my phone on mute. Sorry about that, fellas and ladies.
Shame. Now you're fired.
Joe.
We are amending all of our names so that they all have J's in them, since all the J's on our company had birthdays this weekend. Seriously,
right.
every single fracking one of them had birthdays this weekend. What the heck? I think they all got together. Yeah, 3, 4, 3, 4, whatever.
Whoever.
One guy went on vacation for the weekend. One Jay went on vacation for the weekend, so we couldn't talk to him. The others were celebrating their birthday. So we had no Jay friends this week.
Right.
So whatever. So now it's just AJ and Freddie. What up?
What up?
But seriously, folks, happy birthday to all the FP members and anybody else that was out there having a birthday. Freddie, you had a birthday that came by this past week or two, right?
Yeah, my grandmother. Her birthday was August 4th, and she's celebrating her 92nd birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. See, there you go. It's everybody's birthday. I don't suppose her name starts with a J.
No.
Okay. Good.
But we can add it.
Conspiracy around here. It's a conspiracy around here.
You're right.
Telling you. So in this week's episode, we're going to be reviewing the movie Infested, Colony, and the TV series Teacup. I don't have an AEW match of the week for you. I'm sorry. There was just a lot of them. I didn't have time to watch all of the shows this week. That was my bad. But next week, I'll be back with some more. And then we have the pay-per-view coming up at the end of the month where we're going to see some hopeful brand new day showing up. So we shall see about that.
That sounds unicorny for some reason.
I think it might be a little unicorny as well. But, and who knows, we may even get a little Bailey sighting somewhere. But that's neither here nor there. First up, we're going to talk about a movie that I made Freddie watch. And I think he's now going to get a can of Raid to watch to spray around the house. This is Infested.
Oh, c'est quoi tout ça, lui, là?
Quoi, ça t'intéresse, les bestioles?
Oh, mais ça m'intéresse à mort.
Fais gaffe quand même, hein.
T'inquiète, je te dis, moi, je suis un pro. Je te ramène à la maison. Let's go.
Comment t'as fait pour pécho ça?
Toi, tu kiffes dormir avec ça dans ta chambre.
Non mais tu sais qui leur parle?
Pas sérieux.
Je te promets, meuf.
Théo, tu te caches, Théo. Tu te fous de ma gueule.
Il a fait un malaise, c'est ça?
Idiot, c'était pas un malaise, ça.
Un truc qui tue aussi rapidement, c'est impossible, non?
Ce qu'il avait au bras, là, ça vient pas d'une seringue.
Si ça vient pas d'une seringue, ça vient de quoi alors?
Vas-y. Chaud.
Otherwise known as that shit ain't right.
Uh-huh.
That just ain't right. There's a reason why I didn't watch that movie.
Yeah. We should have put a trigger warning. Hey, if you have arachnophobia, probably don't watch this trailer with us. But if you watch it too late, we're sorry. I'm not scared of spiders. They don't freak me out. I can deal with them. The only time I can't deal with them if I don't know what's on me at the second. So as soon as something lands on me and I can't see it, I'm like, I don't know what you are. But other than that, if I see it, Black Widow, Tarantula, hey guys, what's up? So yes, Infested is a French horror film that involves spiders. What kind of spiders? Fast spawning and huge growing spiders. How huge? Well, you saw that van earlier in the trailer. Those things get really big in the movie. It was pretty good. The pacing felt a little slow, especially for the start of the film. So it's kind of hard for me to get into it till like probably the mid. You do start to hear, story between the people involved. These folks are stuck in a building with these spiders, and they have to try to escape, but god dang, those things reproduce way too fast. So like I said, it's a French movie. I had to watch a subtitle, so I really had to pay attention to it, and it was pretty good for what it was. I kind of enjoyed it, but again, it was just the pacing wasn't great for me.
How were the creepy crawly moments?
Very good. They do have the same horror aspect of, oh, hey, I have this here. And then all of a sudden you just see, oh, hey, it's gone. Where'd it go? Starting with one. And then as it goes on, you just see more and more pop out of nowhere. It actually pops up pretty good. They actually have good, jump scares, or that even without the jump scares, they shows the spiders and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden maybe more pop out, or the way they kill you is pretty fast. I'm like, holy crap, that's pretty good. Like, I guess you can compare to, what was the name of the movie?
Arachnophobia?
Yes. Okay, I was right. I was like, no, that's just the name of the thing. I compare it to that, but more on the horror aspect than the comedy version of it. So, yeah, giant spiders definitely can be scary. Even without it, a ton of spiders can be scary.
I recommended it to a couple of people, and all of them said no. Just based off the trailer, they said nope. I myself have no arachnophobia. I used to own a tarantula, called him Uncle Frank. But I do have a problem with enclosed spaces and bugs. Many years in the military, and then living in Florida, living in Iowa, bugs. Yeah. Plus, I've had to eat my fair share of bugs, so I'm good with bugs for now.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with bugs. Again, only if I see them coming. If I don't know what's on me, I will swat. The only exception is ladybugs. I will feel a ladybug on me, not knowing, get ready to swap, stop myself without seeing it. I'm like, wait, look down and notice there's always a ladybug. I'm like, oh, how do I know you're there? I don't. I've had that gift since I was a kid.
There are biting ladybugs, There is a species of biting ladybugs.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware of that. But the fact that I always stop myself from killing any version of ladybugs, whether they're the biting or the normal one, always happens. So it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, ladybugs tend to be lucky, right?
I don't know. I just keep thinking of that scene in Bugs Life where the ladybug turns around and it's a dude with a cigar. And he's like, hey, what are you doing here?
Just because I'm a ladybug.
Right.
I have to rewatch that movie. I watched it a long time ago. I definitely gonna have to rewatch it again. But would I rewatch this one again? Probably not. But not because it wasn't enjoyable, but spiders.
We should have this playing in the background of like a haunted house or something.
Right.
I think that would work good.
I definitely would recommend it. Like, if you're not a big fan of reading when you watch movies, it may not be the movie for you, but yeah, definitely give it a watch.
What would you rate it?
Probably for me, probably a 3. Like I said, it's mostly from the pacing from the beginning, but it definitely could be a little bit better with the pacing and the story there. But toward the end, that's when it really picks up.
All right, so Infested. gets 3 Little Richards.
Also, 1 can of giant ass Raid.
There you go.
Maybe 2, actually.
Next up, we have The Colony. Here we go.
집단지성은 진화의 중요한 동력입니다. 사람과 사람, 즉 개인 간의 정보 전달도 가능할 것으로 생각됩니다.
처음엔 4발로 걷고 그러다 2발로 걷고 정보 교류를 통해 진화하고 있는 것 같아요. 인간을 식별하는 것도 점점 구체화되고 있어요. 네가 나 불러.
뭐 내가 없지 누가 없냐?
이 새끼들 지금 우리 따라하고 있는 거야?
여기서 계속 있다가 그냥 죽으라는 거예요?
아직 안 늦었어. 내가 갈게. 지금 빨리 얘기해봐.
이거 탄생이야. 새로운 인류의 탄생.
전방에 감염됐어.
That was Colony, a Korean film, South Korean film that was put out this year about a business building that basically gets quarantined after an infection breaks out on the bottom floor. Well, not on the bottom floor, but on one of the floors. The infection breaks out and spreads like wildfire. The band of survivors has to figure out a way to get out. Your standard zombie survival film. What was impressive about this movie is that it was done by the same guy that did Train to Busan. And if you saw that movie, you know this guy knows how to handle zombie lore. So what's different about this is the way they approach the zombie lore. And that it's not your typical undead type of zombie. It's a different style of zombie. It's more of an infected style with communicable powers and abilities. And because of it adds a new dynamic to the zombie genre in which the zombies are updated with information every time something new is found out. So every time a new location, every time somebody's new location is found out, or a new scent that they are carrying, or a new look that they're carrying, a new disguise that they're wearing. Once one zombie sees it, all of them update, and then they all see it, and then they all come after them in that location.
Yeah, I was actually very impressed with that. It was a pretty cool concept. I really loved it, honestly.
Yeah, they based it on an ant's entomology and how an ant works, based on ant farms and experience with ants and how they move in circular motions and follow your queen.
Pheromones and the like.
Pheromones and working as a hive mind.
Yes,
and
that's what
so they took a lot of that and incorporated it into this type of necessity as a military type of thing to try and control soldiers on the field and whatnot, and prevent them from dying. So that's what Colony is about, and it's awesome, in my opinion. It gets a little silly at times and doesn't take itself too seriously, but the concept is great, the acting is great, the action is great, the zombie effects are great. Some of the CGI they could have done without, and they needed to choose something else to cover the walls with, because I'm telling you, that's just straight up jizz that was on the walls everywhere.
Maybe we got the jizz edit version of it, I guess.
It was the white, creamy film covering everything. And I'm telling you, it was bukkake everywhere. There's just bukkake all over the place. Other than that, like that really prevented a lot of things of me laugh. Like I would laugh a couple times just seeing just the ridiculousness of how much is on them. And then just some of the things that they try to pull off. But for the most part, I thought it was a great job and a great concept. And I'm curious if they're going to make another movie out of this. For my money, it's worth a good 4. Freddie, what do you think?
For me, I actually give it a 5. I was really, really impressed by the movie. I was caught from the beginning to the end and the middle. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I got caught throughout the whole thing, and I enjoyed everything about it. So, yeah, definitely a 5 for me.
Awesome. It deserves 5, but like I said, it was missing just a little. It wasn't as good as it could have been for me, which is why I gave it a 4. But that doesn't mean it doesn't deserve more. So,
and like I said, hopefully they have a sequel of some sort to this.
Of some sort. If not, I'll still see the director's next movie because he does a great job.
I do got to watch Train to Busan. I've heard so many good things about it. Have not seen it yet.
Oh man, it's a great sequel. Don't ask me what it's a sequel of because I can't remember right now. But
I can't remember either, but I kind of know it was a sequel as well. So that's about as much of my knowledge as well.
Here's something else we got to watch this week: Teacup.
Are the animals still worked up?
Some got really spooked.
It's a tempest in the teacup.
What's a tempest?
A really big storm.
You okay?
Nothing I can't handle. Where's Arlo?
Where are you, Mr. Goat?
What happened? What is this?
He says we're trapped.
Who says?
The man in my head.
Tell us what all this is right now!
We need to hide.
Why?
Because it's coming. And it kills everything that gets in its way.
We can't trust each other.
We stay alert and watch each other. We're terrified.
Terrified's a pretty good place to start.
Hello!
So, did this series scare you?
Not really.
Really?
It didn't scare me at all. I mean, it was interesting. Didn't scare me, but it did keep me guessing on so many things, which is a good thing.
Give us the rundown.
All righty. So it's an American horror television series. Sorry, I didn't get to actually do too much information on this last second because I did not get much sleep. So I should have probably studied a little bit better for this. But hey, trapped on a farm in rural Georgia. Oh my God, I can't say rural. That is hard to say.
Rural.
Georgia. A group of neighbors must put aside their differences and unite to face off, or in the face of a mysterious and deadly threat. What's that mysterious and deadly threat? Well, you're definitely going to have to watch the show to find out, because you don't know who or what the threat's going to be in the show. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain this without giving too much information away, but
you can give the information away because season 2 did not get picked up.
Oh, okay.
So that's why this season is a couple years old. The show's a couple years old, and it kind of leaves on a cliffhanger because it didn't get picked up.
Yeah, that's sad. But hey, yeah, because I was a little bit confused at first. I mean, they did kind of explain what was going on with, what was it, aliens?
Yeah.
You have one that's an assassin that can take over anybody's body, and you don't know whose body they take over because they will have their memories and oh my God, I forgot the words. Mannerisms of the people that they take over. So, they get all that information. So if somebody is taken over, you don't know who it is, and they could either come kill you, come take over your body, or worse. You saw that blue line. They cannot cross that without something horrible happen with them. It's very gruesome. I was actually shocked when I saw that scene. They didn't show it in the trailer, so I'll just leave it at that for now. But it was pretty horrific. I'm trying to remember the rest of the story, but again, I'm running on 3-4 hours of sleep. But as the show went on, it got better, more interesting. I got to enjoy the lore a bit better. What about the show did you remember that you enjoyed?
I remember that I liked the show because it was kind of on the edge. Like, it had you on the edge, had you guessing, made you wonder what was going to happen next. But toward the end, I was getting disappointed because I remember I glanced over the book. I remembered that the book was basically how the killer, the line was supposed to be, if you went outside the line, that alien would kill you. The hunter would kill you. But if you stayed in the line, then the other alien would save your life.
Ah.
And it was something like that. And that it was supposed to be a lot more alien than what we saw in the show. What we saw was just a lot of human, and in the book, it's a lot more alien than that.
So there was an actual creature involved in the books, not just
creatures. Yeah.
Oh, creatures. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. No, I didn't know that was based off of a book. So.
Yeah, book series.
So as a standalone, separate section,
it was supposed to go like each season would be a book, but then they changed the dynamic and the plot so much that by the time we got to the end of season 1, all the fans of the book was like, I'm not watching this crap. And so they just lost their backing and went down from there. But I thought it was good and wanted to see what happened with the season 2. So that's why I'm always
trying to find out.
I'm always trying to get people to watch it. So feel my pain.
Did it keep you guessing on who was who, or did you kind of figure out who was taking over before it happened? And is there enough soda there for me?
Iced tea.
Is there enough iced tea there for me?
There will be tomorrow.
Sweet. But yeah, it had me guessing pretty good. So you probably had more knowledge of who got taken over ahead of time, but I don't know. Again, I don't know how much got changed from the book. So
I didn't read the book, like I said. I just come across the book and glanced at it. And then when the TV show was announced, they had made comparisons and whatnot. So I read that and a synopsis of the both. And then I watched the show because Yvonne Strahovski, hello. Chuck, I mean, come on. But I was disappointed at some of the changes when I came across them, and then I thought the ending was a little weak, especially if they're not going to bring back for season 2. They could have done a
Yeah,
little
the
better.
ending felt very forgettable because I felt like there was something missing, and I just didn't know what that
They
was.
didn't do a good enough cliffhanger of an ending for me to want to come back for 2. But I wanted to come back for 2, because it seemed like it would go somewhere, but whatever. It was also supposed to be a lot more violent of a story than it was.
Well, maybe it'll get picked up by a different company and either reboot it, start over, or continue on the story, hopefully.
Who knows? Statute of limitations on shows.
Right. So, all right. What else do we have after that then?
That wraps us up for the show. So, yeah. Quick little episode, 30 minutes. Freddie, do you have anything else you wanted to add in there before we say goodnight?
Yes. So I saw a post about McDonald's bringing a collab for their Happy Meals. It is Hello Kitty dressed as Godzilla characters. And I'm like,
I saw that. I'm boycotting it.
Why is that?
No Gamera.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, anytime they do Godzilla stuff, they don't really put Gamera on there, which is a shame. They really should. Luckily, my boy Cinnamon Roll is there as my favorite character, Destroyer. So I'm definitely going to have to try and go get me a few of these toys.
I'm sure you will.
Yes.
I want to get the new Transformers set or new Star Wars set, Star Trek set. Sorry. There's a new Star Trek Lego set that came out of all the different Star Trek ships in the Star Trek universe. And they're mini Lego sets. But you can get Vulcan ships and all that kind of different USS destroyers and whatnot. And I want it. I want it very badly.
That's fair. Also, reminder, because I saw your tattoo for Zelda, did you see the Legend of Zelda Lego set?
The 40th anniversary Lego set?
I don't remember if it was that or not, but I saw it at Walmart, so I was like, oh, I got to take a picture and send this to people, and I completely forgot to take a picture. So, but I saw
Why do we have you planted at Walmart if you're not going to get us information like that?
Right? Because I'm always on the run, and then when I go back, I forget. Which is sad because one of the exits leads through the toy section. I should just go that way, see what's there. More Transformers. Still haven't found any of those Hot Wheels Transformers in store, which is a shame. I like the way they looked. So,
me too.
But no, that's all I have for now.
Well, then, if there's nothing else, then we want to thank everybody for tuning into us tonight. We know you have a lot of options on Thursday nights, and you could be doing any one of them. Especially, you could be watching House at the End of Oak Street, which comes out today.
Oh,
I wanted to go see that, and I just didn't get a chance to, so we'll have to work on that. And I don't care what they say. It's a Cloverfield movie. I don't care. I know J.J. Abrams said it wasn't, but I don't care. It's a Cloverfield movie, damn it.
I mean, isn't that what the third movie felt like? It's like, oh, hey, it's a Cloverfield movie, but it wasn't. So vice versa now.
Right. I mean, if you take a neighborhood and stick it in the dinosaur age, that's a Cloverfield shit happening right there. I'm just saying. But thank you for tuning into us. And we hope you see you next week on episode 318.
318.
So, Freddie, this is AJ. Make sure you check out our social media streams for all the news and trailers and stuff that we can't cover here on the show because we'll get trademarked. So, see you next week.
I'm going to take a nap.